Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We've got not a whole lot going on, but we do have some updates for you, so I wanted to get into that. So let's take a quick look. So as you can see, the inner fender and fender is on. Let me back up a little bit first. Alright, so we got the bumpers on now. The nose piece is on. The lower nose is still yet to go on. We have the inner fender that has been on the car for the first time. Because when I bought the car, it didn't have an inner fender. I had to go shopping for those. So I discussed in the last video how we had pulled the body out, and we came very close. I don't know if I can get down here and see it, but as you can see, those two locations are very, very, very close. Not close enough, but they're very close. So they just got to be pulled in a little bit more. And I'll try to get a shot over here. I took that piece out from the inside right there, so we're going to be pulling that area soon. And yeah, we're making a lot more progress. So I mean, you see the braces up here. You know, I just have the bungee there right now to hold the clutch pedal forward because I was working on the brakes. We have a new update for you on the brakes. We have a new booster. We have the new master cylinder. We have underneath that, we have the bracket all restored, and right underneath that we have the distribution block. So that's all restored. That's all looking pretty good. What else did we do? We had to pull out the pin from the old brake pedal. That took about 45 minutes, so the torch wasn't the easiest thing to do, but we got that out. And so we now have brake pedal, and we now have, not that you can see it, but brake pedal's all hooked up. We have brake lights, we're good there. And as you can see, I've been able to remove the seat belts. This one you can't really see right now, and the back ones I have not been able to get out. Let me take, if I pull this out. The back ones right there I have not been able to pull out yet, so they are currently soaking in oil. 2 or 3 more days, we'll probably give those another shot, see if we can't remove those. If I can't, it's not that big of a deal. I just like to remove them so I can paint them with the other seat belts that I've got. As I stated before, the seat belts were cut out of this car. I don't understand who would do that or why they would do that, but we can come over here and take a look at that. And there's the brackets. So there's half the bracket. That bracket should come up to about here. Then the bolt goes through it, and as you can see, this is what they needed to remove right here, this star bolt. And if you don't have a special socket for that, you are never getting that out. So that's my assumption, that they didn't have that socket and specialty star socket, and they couldn't get it off the car. So unfortunate for them, unfortunate for me, because you know, I lost the original seatbelts to the car, but that's okay. We have another set of seatbelts from the gas hog that I parted out, and those are light blue, so those will need to get painted up black. As you can see, everything right now is got white speckle all over that, and you know, that's not a big deal. That's just a little overspray from me detailing the car. So let's go over that for a little bit here real quick. So I took some 800 sandpaper, and I dried sanded it, wet sanded it with the 800, and then I went over it with the compound, as you can see up on the top of the car. And you know, I know there's still some haze in this fender, but from a distance we've got a little shine out of it, and the fender used to look like the door. So that's what I was talking about, the concrete or masonry spray all over the car. Currently trying to remove that. It's been quite a chore. Like I said, I know it looks very hazy in the fender, but I don't think I'm going to be able to pull perfect black paint coming back out of this anyway. As you can see, the red bleeding through. But I'd like to get it looking a little bit better than it currently does. Now, if we look up on the roof, I think that's a pretty good shot. You can see that the left side of the car, over on the passenger side, has been buffed out and detailed, and the right side has not been. And if we get up closer, you can clearly see the disaster going on up there. It's real ugly. And as you can see, it didn't come out perfect, but it came out shiny, and that was pretty much my intent. I just want to get all this nasty crap and crud. You can see it coming down the mirror, you can see it coming down the windshield. It's horrible. So that's going to take a few hours. We've been working on that kind of hard, not really, but a little here, a little there. Detailing takes a boatload of time, unfortunately. As you can see, this looks much better, but there's still some haze to it. And if we get up here and here, you can still see that there is some haze, but you know, we do have a reflection going on there, so you know, there is no reflection on the other side of the car. And you know, then if we get into the trunk, you know, it looks like a disaster. You know, we get down into here, same thing, just haze everywhere, all over the car. You know, that's just a little oversplatter, and we got haze on the door also. So that's one of the next projects we'll be going after. Taking care of the bodywork and cleaning up the paint. We can only do so much. Like I said, the seat belts are out, so we need to remove any flammable stuff before we start welding in that floorboard, which is, I'll go over that a little bit. So my local auto body supplier, their supplier can't get my floor. So currently I am waiting for a floorboard. Hopefully within the next 2 weeks it'll come in. $170 part, and I really refuse to pay $130 in shipping for a $170 part. So we're on a waiting list right now for that part. This should be happening sometime this week, if not next weekend. So hopefully we can button up the body. We can get the lower valiance on it, and you know, once that's on, the body's pretty much complete. And I do need to buy the filler panel that goes right here, so I'll be buying that piece and putting that on. And like I said, it's slow progress, but we're making progress. I'll give you a shot of the upper and lower booster. I mean, what was on top was on the car, and the new booster is now, you know, placed on the car, and it looks fantastic. We painted the firewall, put a little black paint on both sides now, so it looks a little bit more the same. And then eventually we'll be sanding down the inner fenders, so getting those to look like the firewall. And you know, the radiator support came out really good. It's filthy right now, but it came out fantastic for a 50-year-old part. I'm really happy with it. So that's about where we're at for now. It's been a struggle, waiting on parts. Still haven't heard back from the machine shop yet. Probably going to call them early this week, see what the detail is on the heads that I have over there, whether they can be used or not. And if not, I have to bring them another set of heads. That's not that big of a deal, but we're making progress. And come today, tomorrow, maybe tomorrow afternoon, I'll be ordering up the rest of the parts for the car. Going to be ordering up the gas tank and the fuel lines. We're going to be ordering up the exhaust system, the downpipes for the motor. This will be pretty much the last round of purchasing that I will need to do on this car before I will have just about every part I will need to put this car 100% back together in one piece. So we're moving forward, and it's not too quick, but you know, I'm if I can get this floorboard in within the next couple weeks, my target is Christmas to drive this thing down the road, but we don't know that. So we're just going to play it by ear and keep plugging away at it, little by here, a little there. And before you know it, it's going to look pretty good. Like I said, from 20, 30 feet away, it's going to look a lot better than it did from the, you know, the day that I bought it. So that's about it. I just wanted to do a quick update on the video. It's about all we've got going on for now. I've got to paint the seat belts. I'll probably be doing that sometime this week. And then we'll probably start, now that I have the distribution block, let me zoom in on that for you, down low, I can start running brake lines across the frame, and some of the brake lines the front brake lines I can start running up towards the distribution block. So that'll be next. That'll be in the next video update, and I'm hoping in the next video update that I can tell you that I have a floorboard on the way. So that's about it for this time. Thanks for tuning in. If you like it, please hit the thumbs up and hit like. And if this is your first time here and you like content about Pontiac restoration and stuff like that, you know, subscribe. There'll be much more comment coming down the road. So comments and content. So anyway, hope you guys had a great weekend, and just remember, Pontiac Power forever. Peace.